it's a movie, but
No,
it's just that's so
it's gonna be
far from
real.
like Will Smith. Like he would never ever do something like that in real life. That I'm just like, you know.
Hey guys, my name's Dan, and today's reaction is the latest pitch meeting. This is Hancock, and not surprised whatsoever that Ryan decided to pick this movie considering what happened at the Oscars. Will Smith is just smacking around people left and right, beating up people left and right. And I'm sure there's going to be many jokes made at the expense of the Oscars, and I'm super ready to laugh. And if you too are ready to laugh and you want to see more pitch meetings, I've done many others as well. And a nice little playlist right there down in the description for you to check out. And if you want to see future reactions that I've done, you can go right below this video, click the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. All those things not only allows you to see future reactions that I do, but also help my channel out a ton. Plus, it's super easy, barely an inconvenience, and then you can head on over and support Pitch Meeting and Ryan George's channels. Both of those links will also be down in the description. And without any further ado, let's go.
So, you have a movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we have Will Smith star as a superhero, right? And we call the movie Tonight He Comes. Tonight He Comes. That sounds a little weird to me, honest, a little dirty. No, that does sound a little weird now that you mention it. Well, maybe we can name the movie after his character's name. What's his character's name? Hancock. That sounds a lot better. Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, why not?
So what happens in this thing? Well, Hancock is this alcoholic superhero, right? And he's careless, you know? He's half-heartedly saving people. He's really not into it. So why does he do it? Because he's a superhero. I guess that makes sense. And he's got this thing where if somebody calls him an a-hole, that just sets him off. Like this little kid calls him an a-hole and he launches him into the air. Oh,
sure does.
God. Yeah, so everybody hates this Hancock guy. I bet. And so one day Hancock saves this guy Ray from getting hit by a train by honestly probably killing the train conductor. What?
Probably.
See, the thing about Ray is that he works in PR. Puerto Rico? No, sir. He's a public relations expert and he's trying to convince corporations to join his HEART initiative and give stuff away for free in ways that would help the planet, like medicine and stuff. Okay. So because Hancock saved Ray's life, Ray is like, hey, I can help rework your public image because everyone hates you. How does he plan on doing that? By sending him to jail. What are you talking about? Yeah, he's like, we'll send you to jail and then people are gonna realize they need you. I guess that makes sense. So when he's in jail, he's gonna have to deal with all these bad guys who want to beat him up since he's the reason they're in jail. Uh-oh, it's gonna be hard to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, because see, he's a superhero, so
yeah,
never a threat at all.
Yeah,
right.
No.
Why did they even think they can intimidate him? I don't know. Well, okay
dumb?
then.
I don't
anyway,
know.
So he takes a guy's head and shoves it up another guy's butt. Yeah, right. Wait, really? Yeah, that's a real scene in this movie. Hancock's gonna put a man's head inside another man's butt. Oh, that would probably kill both of them, wouldn't it? Yeah, you'd think so, but I checked the script and turns out that's not deadly. But you wrote the script. I did, yeah. Okay. So after Hancock's in jail for a little while, there's a big robbery that happens, so the city needs him to help. Oh yeah, he's got to get out of there. You know it, sir. So he gets ready. He puts on this costume that Ray made for him. He shaves. And then he like hurry up and get to the robbery. Now this is one of those all-day robberies where there's not really any rush. Oh, okay. So he gets there and these guys are firing explosives all over the place and he's got to help this one policewoman who's pinned behind a car. Oh. So they're shooting at him and he goes and rescues this lady and it's a very cool moment. Why didn't they shoot explosives at that car? Oh, unclear. And then one of the guys has a detonator strapped to his hand, so if he dies, all these hostages are gonna die too. Oh no. So Hancock cuts the guy's hand off and saves the day. Oh wow, 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 wow. Yeah, and so now everybody likes Hancock. Wow, well that was a very fun movie. Yeah, well that was like the first movie within this movie. What? And now we're just abruptly gonna go a completely different direction with it. What the heck are you talking about? Well, Hancock goes out and celebrates with Ray and his wife, and then he tries to kiss Ray's wife on the lips. Oh, so this guy's still a jerk. Oh, very much so. But then it turns out she has superpowers too, so she launches him through the wall, absolutely destroys their house. Oh my God, why? Well, because she doesn't want her husband to know that she has powers. So she destroys her house with her powers while he's sleeping. She does, yeah, and then she gets in a very public fight with Hancock in the middle of Los Angeles. Wearing a mask or something? Face fully exposed, just fighting in the streets of LA, destroying a ton of property because she doesn't want her husband to know. That's right, but then the fight stops right in front of Ray's building, so he's like, what? I mean, she was doing a terrible job at keeping that secret anyway. So we find out that Ray's wife, Mary, used to be married to Hancock, and they're thousands of years old, and he's had amnesia for 80 years, and if they get too close, they both lose their powers. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a totally different movie now, isn't it? Completely different, yeah. And are there any villains or antagonists in this thing? Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, sir. We got some real good bad guys for the final showdown of this thing. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. We got the guy from the robbery who only has one hand left, and we got those two guys, you know, the two where one of their heads went in the other one's butt. Okay. In his butthole. You know, the butthole guys. Those are the villains. Those are the villains, sir. And they want to bust out of jail and go shoot Hancock as revenge for the hand and butt stuff. Oh, hand and butt stuff is... No, good catch. So they know that Hancock is losing his powers when they come up with this plan? No, at that point, they don't know yet. So their evil plan is to go shoot the bulletproof guy. That's right. And then conveniently for them, after they hatch up that plan, Hancock becomes, you know, not bulletproof anymore. Wow, yeah, that worked out great for them. Yeah, very convenient. And so since Hancock is losing his powers, he ends up getting shot and hurt during a robbery, and he has to go to the hospital. Oh no, it's pretty bad, so Mary goes to visit him, obviously. Isn't her being close to him what's making him suffer like this? It is, yeah. So her doing the opposite of what she's doing would help him tremendously. Tremendously. So then those hand and butt guys show up and shoot them. Oh boy. And Hancock gets stabbed in the back, which she feels. Oh, they feel each other's pain? Yeah, sure, maybe that's part of it too. Yeah, why not? So Hancock is fighting back using his super strength and whatnot. It's gonna be very cool. I thought he was losing his powers. Well, just the invincible powers, because that's good for drama, but he keeps the other ones because that's good for action. We're just gonna get kind of loosey-goosey with the rules. A little bit. Getting loosey-goosey is tight. I'll allow it. So then Hancock collapses. It looks like they're both gonna die. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, Hancock starts running away, and that makes them both feel a lot better. Oh, yeah, he just leaves, and that solves it. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. And then one evening, Ray looks up, and Hancock has covered the moon with Ray's heart logo. What? Right up there on the moon, so that'll help him with his project. How will that help him? Don't only a handful of businessmen know that that's his thing? Yeah, but now Ray can be like, hey, everybody, that's my logo up on the moon, and it means give away your medicine for free. All right, so everybody please do that now. That's not gonna play out that way. No, it's not. Hancock even put a logo on the moon. Paint, I guess. You're saying he carried enough paint cans to cover the moon up into outer space. Yeah, that's like hundreds of millions of paint cans that he brought. Yeah. See, the thing you need to understand about the moon is that I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about it. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. Thanks, and so what do you think? Well, I mean, it sounds like a fun movie, you know? Thank you. I'm just a little stuck on the part where what people say words to him and he turns to violence. That's right. I don't know. I'm having a hard time picturing Will Smith doing something like that. Yeah, I hear you. Like, I know it's a movie, but it's just that's so far from like Will Smith. Like, he would never ever do something like that in real life. That I'm just like, you know? I totally understand what you're saying. It's Will Smith. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Nope. Because it's just not something Will Smith would ever do. Oh, sure it is. We're waiting for it and waiting for it, and there it was right at the end there. Will Smith apparently would smack the hell out of somebody just based off of something somebody else said. People are so talking about this now, whether it's real or staged or whatever, and being that I'm a fan of wrestling, that absolutely cracks me up so much. As far as this movie is concerned, it was fun. I mean, it was kind of a beta version of The Boys, because this is like a more like realistic version of a superhero, to where, you know, he doesn't really like having powers, he doesn't really like having to save people, and people don't like him, so to deal with that, he has his booze, and then goes on this nice little redemption story with this guy, and then eventually ends up somewhere, we're not really sure there. It seems like it's still in America somewhere, but apparently far enough to where neither one of them are affected by like losing their powers or anything like that. So yeah, rewatching this after I saw it many years ago, it was a bit of a fun watch. It wasn't certainly the greatest superhero movie ever, but it's definitely not the worst. So that's going to do it for me here. And before I go, though, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my $5 and up supporters on Patreon.
Marvin Espinoza, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Lauren Davenport, Castor Cronich, Amber K, Raymond Bright, Joshua Tees, Multi-Disturbed 666, and on my YouTube channel members, King Boo 336, PD909, and Renee Pro 1. You guys are the best, and you are my superheroes. And if you too like to have your name read at the end of each and every one of my videos, plus many other fun goodies, maybe react to a past pitch meeting or two, please head on over to patreon.com/Reactor. The link will be right there in the description, or you can right below this video, click that join button there, or head right over to my channel page and click that join button there. And with that being said, comment down below, let me know, do you think Will Smith slapping Chris Rock was real? Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Also want to see past reactions I've done to other pitch meetings, gonna have playlists right over there full of them for you. Share this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, ring notification bell because of new videos every single day, and I'll see you guys next time.